What a nice day.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to summer Tainted Grail. I hope everyone's having a good day still. Let's boogie. Hopefully I can hold this asthma attack back. Alright, so we're going to try a couple of things. Well, first of all, I was able to find the last tag in the crypt. It was literally just on the flight of stairs to the left. So let's go turn that in. Your tunnels are safe.
You actually did it? Cleared out those tunnels on your own? Every captain before me thought it was a fool's errand, not worth the risk. And how are those tunnels? Salvageable?
They're in rough shape, but at least the monsters are gone.
Aye, that it does. Camelot won't be eager to finance the repairs, but knowing the threat's been dealt with is a victory in itself. Perhaps someday we'll see them restored. Until then, we can at least rest easier. So the keep owes you for this. Here's your reward. And what about Gobon's friends? Did you find anything?
I found their tags.
Give those to Gobon, if you haven't yet. He's restless, but maybe seeing those again will help settle him. Might even help him get his act together.
Oh, is that the guy in the little hut right there? Nope.
You went down there and came back with their tags. Damn. Didn't think anyone would ever bring those back up. Lads must be resting a bit easier now. Or so I'd like to think. They deserve better than to be left in that pit. You did right by them, stranger. Hell, you did right by me too. So, let's drink to that. Why the hell would I do that? I want to celebrate. You can't celebrate with seawater and fish, you dummy. Did I? Ah, I don't remember. And if I don't remember, it doesn't count. But, maybe I did say that. I started cozying up to a bottle the day I came back alone from those damn tunnels. I guess it's time I made good on my word. For them. For me. This old fool is done with the booze. I think I owe you. More than I got words for. The guts to go down there. You brought back what I couldn't. That's something I won't forget, stranger.
Yeah.
brought them peace and gave this old fool a second chance.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Oh, okay. You know, I thought I put a whole bunch of health potions in here. Oh, I almost had it too. I got this. Hang on. Alright, so I got 7. I gotta remember to space that out, not get too happy. That didn't last long. Alright, I'm hitting it like halfway through. This is starting to piss me off now. Oh my god. Oh, wait a second. I think I know the problem. Hang on. Is the food on? Yep, food's on. Alright, so let's save that. Actually, let's get rid of that. So it goes right from health to health. Nope.
Always good to have a little rest.
Damn it.
Try not to get...
I just accidentally hit square. I did it! Ah! Nope, no I didn't. Hang on. First piece of the King's Soul is tied to Excalibur.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Whoa, hello.
Enough, Merlin. You cut lives into this abyss. These experiments. They're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path hit is brutal. But if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom. And you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time. And resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
You have gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore King's Soul Tree or visit a bonfire to develop new abilities.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You really think that experimenting on your men was justified?
Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all, could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something. I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to.
So what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did. He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised, and the kingdom stood safe.
Does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time? Merlin. Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness. And turn our king into a monster.
Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Did Arthur know what was happening?
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
You didn't like Seawall? You didn't end like Seawall.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky. But to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
What do you mean clean up the mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it or humanity would be lost.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
I assume you still want something.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
I'm going to fix this. I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing. The weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Head to Connacht and find the shield of Palamedes. In the meantime, what's poppin', boo? How are you, you sexy bastard? So we just pulled Excalibur, but it's still there. Okay. Is it in our inventory? No. Okay, maybe it's just a thing. A figment. Alright, so that goes to Connacht. Connacht. Still can't figure out how to do this shit. I'm okay. How are you, handsome? I am doing pretty damn Gucci. Ow. It's funny, I was talking with Debbie earlier. The girl I work with. She has tomorrow off and she is just baked out of her mind right now. That was funny. I'd like to speak with the captain. I solved the problem at the cemetery for you. Too hot? No, she's stoned. She is blazed, blitzed. However you want to call it, she is high as a kite.
You've done your part in proving your worth. All right. You deserve the truth. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock down the keep, and then he disappeared. I have my suspicions about where he might be, but I can't say for sure. And frankly, I hope I'm wrong.
Isn't he the dude that we met at the Mother of the Albright statue thing?
I don't like your tone, my friend. But all right. I
Yeah, that
suspect
place.
he's at the All-Mother's Temple. But I will warn you, if he's not dead already, I'm pretty sure you'll be if you decide to go there. That's where the Dolriada tribes are holed up, and they're not known for their kindness. And if you do find the captain, tell him to return to the Horns of the South as soon as possible. Galahad the Pure is already on his way, and he won't be pleased to find a bunch of keepers hiding behind the walls without their commander. We'll all face consequences if that happens.
What exactly? Oh. Tell me about this place. Village. Okay. Captain asked me to kill Galahad? Yes, he already talked to him. And Galahad is where Celia was. So if Galahad's in the game, I want to know if, like, Gawain and Dagonet, Lancelot, I want to know if they're in the game. Tristan. And I have no health. Or food. Because taking Excalibur drained me of everything. Nope, never mind. No food, though.
Who goes there? Did you hear something? Your rodents here.
Alright, I need to get rid of that fire, because I can't see shit with that on. There's only 2. Oh, damn it. Is he at the cemetery? No, okay. Ooh, what the hell was that? Fuck. Oh, this thing finally decided to fight me? Whoa! Alright, new plan. Oh shit. I keep running by this. The word would be stoned. Yeah, she is very stoned. Alright, Galahad.
Stop right there. Who are you? And what do you want here?
I heard you can find Galahad the Pure here.
It's Sir Galahad to you, vagrant. But it's true, this is our camp. We're his personal guard. But you won't be meeting tonight until you tell us why you're here.
Because I'm going to kill him. You see this pin? I don't have to tell you anything. Take me to Galahad.
It's true that this pin obliges me to take you to the night. But did you actually earn it? Or did you just pluck it from a corpse? Well, that's for Galahad to decide. Go. But bear in mind that Galahad is not a patient man. I only hope your cause is worth his time. Otherwise, we'll be carrying you out in a sack. The door is open. You'll find Galahad inside. Try not to make him angry.
You wouldn't like it when he's angry. And this place certainly changed since I fucked it up the last time. And you can only make one. Yeah.
I can hear you. Who goes there?
I was told this pin would allow me to ask for help from any Camelot representative.
It's shiny, sure, but you clearly have no idea what you're doing. Waving a round table pin in front of a knight of the round table. Not the smartest move. Normally, I throw you out for your arrogance and stupidity. But you're lucky. I've got a soft spot for bones. And that pin has me curious. Where'd you get it? You mean you found Caradox's tomb and robbed it? Interesting. And when exactly did this happen? Where did you last see him? I see. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. So what do you want then? The one on the left was questioning my orders. For some reason, he thought his opinion was more important than obedience in the middle of a war. They argued. The one on the right decided Camelot wasn't paying me. So he thought that was a good enough excuse to help himself to his comrades' pockets. It wasn't.
The captain of the Horns of the South asked me to kill you. He allowed himself with...
Mom.
Oh, shit. Right to the point. Well, I had hope until he chugged that fucking Soko.
I can hear. It's waving normal. Where'd you get? You. I see. All right. Mom.
Bro, chill the fuck out. Take a Valium.
It's wait, no, what? You did? I see. All right, Mom.
If I can't hit you behind a fucking table, you shouldn't be able to kill my fucking dogs. Just saying. Scratch that shit. Let's try something else. Oh wait, I do it here. Hang on. Nope. Yep. Okay. Of course. Where's meteorite ore? Let's see.
Just another
Right there.
peaceful moment. No need for that, is there?
Not right.
Copper. I think I already have that. Oh, I haven't been in here either. Let's find out what's in here. That is horrifying. What the hell is that? What did it say? Once carried long enough, it can be hatched by resting near a bonfire? What, am I gonna hatch one of those fucking monster things? Is that really all that's in here? That's depressing. Oh, no, not there. It says it's right here. Alright, this ain't working out. Let's find another one. Oh, there's apparently two right here. Hang on. Oh yeah, haven't been over there either. I think there's a door that we couldn't get in. Aha! The hell did I miss that? Need more meteorite, but that's fine. What I also forgot about too? Hang on. $13 points. Alright, so for now, I think I have one of those reset things. We'll do that. It's unarmed. Alright, we'll roll with that. King Soul. When using King slows down time around you. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected to generate a portion of the King's Soul. That doesn't mean anything to me. Alright, let's roll with that. See how this fails us.
Where'd you get me? You did? I see. All right. Mom.
Booty sweat. Galahad's mace. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, now all of his soldiers are mad at me.
Fear in your eyes.
Hold my sword. Your armor won't save Your armor won't save you. Back to your hovel, coward. You're full to my sword.
Whew, those guys are fucking tough. Jesus. Oop, I'm over encumbered. Alright, we want his stuff. Holy shit. Oh, that's two-handed. I'm pretty sure there's more dudes out here too. shit, I'm in the corner. Yeah, that sucked.
Show me what you're made of. You're nothing but a peasant. Your armor won't save you. See fear in you. I'll strike you down.
Fucking A. Bro, what the fuck? These fucking dipshits are harder than Galahad was. These things are starting to not matter very quickly.
To my sword. I will be your downfall.
Jesus Christ. These fucking Templar Knight dudes are friggin' hard as hell. Oh, I thought she was about to attack me.
Oh, look who's here. Has the destiny of the South graced my humble abode?
Well, I already have Excalibur, so you don't need to tell me anything.
That's wonderful news. You have no idea what a favor you've done for the South. Now we'll finally be independent and safe.
Why did Galahad have to die? Because that's what the script said.
Because sometimes the best defense is a good offense. We were backed into a corner, eh? It were us or him. First off, he represented Camelot, and we're done with their influence. No more of their wars. Second, after the massacre of One Eye's tribe, his death was convenient for both of us. And when the tribes finally unite and come down from the mountains, there's a chance they might leave us alone. Third, he figured me out. He knew what I'd discovered and he wanted to stop me. And trust me, what I found is going to change the South's history.
What did you discover?
Proof that Camelot is rotten to the core, and that allying with the tribes is the right choice. I didn't plan to tell you, but my one-eyed friend convinced me. Since you took down Galahad, you deserve to know. As a reward for your help, I'll share this secret with you.
I'm listening.
Here, take this seal. In the sunken village, you'll find the entrance to Sewell's crypt. Everyone knows the story of how the evil druid sealed and flooded the place. It's true, at least part of it. But the real story is why they sealed and flooded it. One Eye broke the old seals and replaced them with his own. If you want to see what Camelot was so desperate to hide, you'll find your answers there. They thought drowning a village would keep it secret. Behind the statue, you'll find where to use the seal. Once you do, you'll see that history is very different from what we've been telling ourselves. If that doesn't convince you that Camelot's foundations are more crap-coloured than tinged with ivory, then nothing will. I won't tell you anything more. I'd hate to spoil the surprise. I'll catch up with you later, and we'll talk. I'm sure you'll understand exactly what I mean.
One Eye Sigil. The captain and One Eye told me to go to the crypt. Oh, motherfucker. Bro, with this fucking controller, man. Oh, hello. Whoa, shit. Oh, see ya. Ah. Already been in here?
I know this place. I remember it, although my memory is still clouded.
Tell me what you remember.
I was here with Merlin. We had a disagreement about something important. It was here that the idea of how to end the war with the Four Dwellers first took shape. But what happened next is still unclear. I don't remember. And yet, I know it had something to do with Seawall, a place of his eternal rest. But something is wrong. It doesn't feel like a tomb. Be cautious.
Are those worshipper dudes outside being hatched? As Seawall proved himself to be one of the highest of loyalty, and the Horns of the South are equal to Camelot, it is my will that Excalibur be guarded by the Keepers of the South after my death. Lest my sword rest in the courtyard of the Horns as a testament to the eternal friendship between our houses. In times of distress my sword shall be drawn, but only be by the ones who prove themselves worthy. I entrust the secret of how to prove one's worth to the captain and urge all captains that come after to pass on the knowledge to their successors until the day comes when the worthy one appears.
You are not him. You are different.
Who are you?
I am Seawall Firstfoot, the one who scouted the land before the traitor Arthur set foot on it.
Traitor?
I was loyal. I was devoted. Arthur wanted more. Arthur betrayed me.
The founder of the Horns of the South.
Yes, it is my legacy. The jewel of the South, the safe haven of honorable men.
A lot has changed.
I've been here for so long. It doesn't matter anymore.
Why did one eye reseal your tomb?
The Dalriata promised me revenge. They understand what happened here. Everyone who comes here has the right to ask.
Tell me what happened.
I was the most loyal of Arthur's men. I was the first to go ashore and take on any danger that might arise in this new and unfamiliar land. Then came the war. I fought by his side, shielded him with my own body. I trusted him. But Arthur wanted more. Arthur longed to possess power equal to that of our enemies. So Merlin decided our king must first become immortal. Only then could he achieve greatness. But Merlin needed volunteers. Trusted people to go first to make sure that his methods were effective. So we wouldn't risk Arthur's life in trying to grant him immortality. They thought I had died, so they buried me.
The experiment was a success and they didn't notice.
Arthur's greed and Merlin's obsession made me what I am now. Arthur should have made sure. They thought I was dead, but I heard everything. I know there were others after me. I know that the king didn't hesitate to do anything to achieve his goal. He experimented on all the knights, abusing their oath. He told them it was for the greater good. Their lives, our lives, meant nothing to him.
I don't know how it's supposed to prove Camelot's treachery.
Arthur doomed his people to eternal suffering. Their names forgotten. Their loyalty abused. He sacrificed the lives of the noblest of men. And this is the greatest possible betrayal.
How does One Eye want to help you?
We cannot be helped. We cannot be killed. The Dalriata promised to burn down Camelot, avenge the memory of all my brothers. Camelot was built on betrayal. People have the right to live in truth. When Camelot falls, we will finally be free. Build a new world. Let the dead leave this one. Avenge.
And thus spake Arthur, See all this land I do give unto thee, to govern and protect, for thy courage and wisdom shall be the foundation of the Salt. A mighty fortress shalt thou arise and defend the Salt with all the strength, that the stronghold may be equal in greatness to Camelot. Guard the South with the valiant breast, as thou hast guarded me. I know the journey south north for the lands they call Seawall, did reply, Merlin's dead. Okay. Oh, Jesus, dude, you just get the shit out of me.
And? What do you think?
I have no idea what it's supposed to prove. It really seems that Camelot isn't what it claims to be, and it never was. Oh,
they're just fools. Somebody made a stupid mistake in the past. Somebody else decided to cover it up. Somebody came up with traditions and stories to mask what was done. And for hundreds of years, fools were eating it up because the lies were easier to believe. Really, there's no point in invoking tradition any longer, because it's worth shit. The only thing that matters is safety and loyalty towards the one who can provide it. And honestly, I don't believe the ones running this entire circus will protect anyone but themselves.
well, what now? What did you want to... Why did you want me to see this?
Well, now we've found ourselves in what I'd probably call a clusterfuck. And somehow, you unwittingly became the most important person in the region because your decision will change how the entire situation unfolds. You see, my boys from the Horn to the south are split down the middle. Some will back me, but others won't understand what I'm trying to do. The latter, like Feargas, are the traditionalists, and they know me a little bit too well. If I come to them with this revelation, they think it were a conspiracy. But if somebody from the outside, somebody Feargas trusts, steps in and convinces him, you see where I'm going with this?
That makes sense. I'll help you convince fear gas.
Ah, that's what I wanted to hear. I knew I could count on you. Go talk to Feargas, get him to visit this place. After you're done, please visit me in the shrine. I just hope Feargas shows some sense and doesn't let his pride take over.
Alright, I thought this quest would be ending like forever ago, but we're still going. And I'm going to call it a stream there. I was going to do some Death Stranding, but I decided to give that game a break. I also just didn't really feel like delivering anything today. But that's going to be it for tonight. I kind of want to just chill and watch movies and shit. But I will be on tomorrow. What is that? Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. I will be on tomorrow. I will be playing some stuff. Hang on, what's over here? I forget. Oh my god. I think I was already over here. Maybe not. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully earlier than usual. But I haven't really been wanting to do anything in the morning, but we'll see. So in the meantime, Boo Bear, everybody else, thank y'all for watching, and I hope you have yourselves a sexy ass night. Bye, Boo. Love you.